What's up, guys? My name's Dynasty. Got for y'all today another Mortal Kombat 11 video. The Joker gameplay reveal dropped earlier this morning. The trailer was absolutely amazing, jam-packed. Honestly, I got like zero complaints. Loved everything the trailer had to offer, including all the different small Easter eggs, references, and nods to other Jokers that we've seen in the past. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys 5 references or Easter eggs that, well, you might have missed, might have not caught. Gonna have some fun here, so of course, if you guys have the time, stick around, drop a like on the video. With that said, let's break this stuff down. Let's get into it. So first things first, some Heath Ledger Joker love, yes, from the Dark Knight. So in this clip right here from the trailer, you can see Joker has this special move where he tosses a kidnapped hostage that eventually just detonates and explodes. And before the hostage explodes onto your opponents, Joker's sitting there just struggling with the detonation device, tapping it over and over again. And, well, it's pretty reminiscent of the scene from The Dark Knight where Heath Ledger's Joker does blow up the hospital. He's also struggling to detonate it. You can see the resemblance here. I think it's safe to say this is probably a nod to Heath Ledger's Joker. I mean, we're probably never going to see a Heath Ledger Joker skin in this game just because that might be a bit morbid considering he passed away. But, I mean, it's the next best thing, right? Really cool to see. So I think it's a nice little nod to this scene in The Dark Knight. And speaking of other scenes in The Dark Knight that are referenced, well, the fatal blow that the Joker does have in Mortal Kombat 11. You can see he is putting a smile on this Killer Croc skin Baraka's face. Very reminiscent of what we see in the film where he, well, he does this right here.
And why so serious?
Such an iconic scene, again, nodded to with the fatal blow the Joker does have, putting a smile on the face of this Killer Croc we have right here. Now, let's make our way to a game that I'd rather forget at times, Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Yes, that game did happen, and well, a special move from that game actually made an appearance like the first time in about, well, over a decade. So this move right here Joker does have is extremely reminiscent of what he did way back in MKvsDC, and I didn't think we'd ever see it again. It's even to the point where they feature these boxing gloves that just pop out like a jack-in-the-box. Well, they're even featured in one of Joker's grabs as well. So it's featured in a special move and a grab. So I know for me, this is like the highlight of Joker back at MKvsDC. So it's cool to see this move come back and make a return, even if it's part of a grab, which I really didn't see coming. As for things that really shouldn't surprise you, the Mortal Kombat vs. DC fatality Joker did have is referenced in the MK11 Joker trailer. At the very end, you get to see the victory pose Joker does have, and he brings out the classic revolver with the bang coming out of it. It's really cool to see because, of course, there is a lot of hype for that for a long time. What could have been if it wasn't rated T? Of course, Mortal Kombat 9, Shang Tsung gave us a glimpse of what could have been, and now you're going to see that come back this time in Mortal Kombat 11. Now, unfortunately, currently right now, we don't know if it's going to be another fatality. I think it's safe to assume it might be a brutality if he does have a ability using a gun. That'd be really sick, but right now, currently, the fatality is only referenced in a winning pose. I guess it's better than nothing, but yes, I thought that was also something really cool we got to see inside the trailer. Now, let's make our way to the next thing I want to talk about. So, the fatal blow that Joker does have is pretty much like a 99.9% reference to the death of Jason Todd at the hands of the Joker in the classic comic Batman Death in the Family. Now, spoiler alert, but really not really, it's a comic. So, inside this portion where the death does occur, you can see here, just like the actual full sequence in Mortal Kombat 11, there's just like a highlight on Joker's face as he's hitting and killing Jason Todd with a crowbar. And though it's not a crowbar in this game, it's still a cane in the exact same fashion. I really wish it would have been a crowbar, but the cane is a nice touch, a nice change. But yes, safe to say that the inspiration for the fatal blow Joker does have is from the scene that dates back to this classic comic. Making our way to the 5th Easter egg / reference, if you will. So before Joker came out, there was a lot of hype for this idea, the potential of possibly seeing Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck Joker somehow featured in this game as maybe a skin, and you know, in any fashion really. And it's funny because I guess the closest thing we had that was featured in the trailer was the very beginning. One of the first things you get to see is the intro dialogue. At the beginning, Joker just like cuts his thumb and just, you know, spreads the blood all across his face to make that bloody smile, very reminiscent of the final scene where we see Arthur get out of the police car, stand on top of it, and he just does the classic, now iconic pose where he wipes the blood from his face all across to make that bloody smile. And like I said, it's probably the closest thing we have to any reference of Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck Joker. And honestly, time will tell. For all we know, they end up adding the skin in the future. And that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. I got like a nice honorable mention that I think is really cool. So of course, you get to see throughout the trailer, Joker is constantly bringing out this like Batman plush toy that has like different abilities. Like it's being used as a parry, it's shooting out rockets, it has a gun in it. And it's pretty funny because during one clip, there's actually Joker imitating Batman's voice right here. It's hilarious.
I'll save the day.
You gotta love that. You got Joker imitating Batman saying, "I'll save the day." I'm hoping there's even more dialogue of Joker impersonating him because that would be really cool. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. Just a few things you might have missed. If you didn't, well, hey, that's awesome too. So if you guys did enjoy the video though, please take 1 second, drop a like on it, subscribe for some more MK11 content. Until next time, been your host, been Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
For years now, GTA, MK, and Justice, I'm still down. Rapper meets gamer, I wonder how y'all feel now. That was just a setup, watch it get real now. Okay, so me and Sub-Zero was born in 92, and lyrically I inherited all his fighting moves. A lot of y'all still lost, don't have the slightest clue. The truth disappears in the smoke as if you fighting new.